As President Trump doubles down on keeping America safe from narco-terrorists and their drugs, the leading Democrat in Congress sees it very differently.
I plan to demand Secretary Hegseth give the total, unedited videos of what happened in the September 2nd boat strikes. I will demand of Rubio and Hegseth what the hell is going on in the Caribbean and in Venezuela. What are their plans?
So Schumer's big confrontation when he was able to be a part of the group of 8 to find out what the hell was going on in Venezuela. He didn't like what came out of it.
It was a very unsatisfying briefing. Would he let every member of Congress see the unedited videos of the September 2nd strike? His answer, we have to study it. In terms of Venezuela, I asked them what their strategy is and did not get satisfying answers at all.
That was going to be his response. And also, that's going to be the new Epstein files. He's going to need to see the second double tap hit. Fox News contributor Marc Thiessen joins us now. Mark, your reaction, because yesterday there was news in that it looks like we did breach Venezuelan airspace for the first time in a long time. So I don't know what we're up to in the big picture, but your thoughts about this, Democrats digging in, I guess, for narco-terrorists.
Yeah, where was Chuck Schumer's outrage when Barack Obama was doing it? Donald Trump has declared the cartels foreign terrorist organizations. Barack Obama launched over 560 drone strikes against terrorists during his presidency, including one that killed an American citizen, Anwar al-Awlaki. He did double tap strikes regularly. I interviewed David Shedd, his head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, which was tasked with all the intelligence to carry those out. They did double tap strikes all the time. They did signature strikes, which are strikes where you don't even know who the target is. You just know that they're behaving in a suspicious way, and so you take them out. My understanding is we know who these people are in most of these strikes. So, you know, I don't. And Barack Obama said my actions are legal and they're necessary and they're right. And I don't recall Chuck Schumer ever standing before the cameras questioning Barack Obama. So he's something of a hypocrite here.
The president said Maduro's days are numbered to Politico yesterday. How does he pressure him to leave? The guy does probably be able to go to Turkey or Qatar or somewhere. So how do we break the standoff stare down?
Well, I think President Trump understands that, you know, as important as these strikes are, you can't stop the flow of drugs into the United States by playing whack-a-mole. The problem is the regime. Venezuela is a socialist country, but its leaders are narco-capitalists. They are all in the business of the drug trade, including Maduro. Maduro himself is the head of a drug cartel. And so you can't actually stop the problem until you change the regime. And I think Donald Trump is determined to do that.
Right. And he's got a reason. He declared the cartels foreign terrorist organizations, and that's what exists.
Exactly.
On Ukraine, President spoke about Zelensky yesterday. He's not frustrated with Putin. He seems to be only frustrated with Zelensky. Listen.
If Zelensky rejects this deal, like, is there a timeline? Is there a point at which you say, okay?
Well, he's going to have to get on the ball and start accepting things. You know, when you're losing, because you're losing.
Do you think Ukraine has lost this war?
Well, they've lost territory long before I got here, and it's very good land, too, that they lost. You certainly wouldn't say it's a victory.
And we went on to say that Zelensky should have elections. Mark, your thought about the 28-point plan, which is now a 19-point plan, Kushner and Witkoff and Rubio trying to get something done, and Dan Driscoll.
First of all, Donald Trump is doing more for Ukraine than Joe Biden ever did. He is allowing the Ukrainians to use U.S. weapons to strike deep inside of Russia, taking out their energy targets and other military targets. He's providing targeting intelligence for them to do that. And he's put oil sanctions on Russia that Biden refused to do because he was afraid to have gas prices go up. So Donald Trump has been the best friend Ukraine has had. He's frustrated because he sees tens of thousands of people dying every day, every month in Ukraine, and he wants to bring the war to to an end. The problem is that the obstacle to peace is not Ukraine, it's Vladimir Putin. What needs to, in order for Ukraine to be able to start saying yes to some of the things we're proposing, there have to be very, very strong security guarantees. Ukraine cannot give up territory or be asked to do some of the other things that it's being asked of unless they know that that they're going to get the Article 5 style commitment that Trump has promised them, that they're going to get U.S. weapons, that there's going to be an international force of foreign troops patrolling the DMZ so that Russia doesn't start this war again, because that's what Russia does. Putin invaded under Obama, stopped under Trump, invaded under Biden, now might stop under Trump. As soon as Trump is gone, he's going to start again. So you have to create conditions on the ground for this not to be just a pause in the war, but a lasting peace. And I think that's what Donald Trump ultimately wants to do.
And just keep in mind, whatever Zelensky wants, it doesn't mean Parliament in Ukraine is going to say yes to. So the security guarantees are going to be key. So why just talk about giving up land while Vladimir Putin doesn't even come to the table? We'll see what Kushner and Witkoff are able to get out of him after their multiple meetings. Marc Thiessen, thanks so much.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.